Hey folks, Tim Enlow here today with All About Milton. Today we're sitting with District 5 Councilperson Tina Diversa. Tina, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Tim. Appreciate it.
As is unfortunately typical Milton fashion, we have a lot of questions, a lot of accusations being flown out there. And Tina has actually been one of those folks that have had to dig in, so to speak. And we've heard a lot of articles and things of that nature, and what we thought we would do is go to the source of these accusations and really get a feel for her of what really is transpiring regarding some of these articles out there. And the first question we had for you, Tina, how do you respond to the allegations?
Well, Tim, you know, I really haven't responded to the allegations. I've said that I've done nothing inappropriate. The allegations that we're speaking of is my political opponent in this campaign and some political writers have suggested that I acted unethically in contacting my opponent in September when I learned that he was qualifying to run against me for the seat 5 position for the city council. And I stand behind 100% my thought that I have done nothing unethical, nothing inappropriate, and that would be my response. If anyone would like to discuss it further, you know, I'm open to meeting with folks and letting them know what the specifics were. I don't want to give this any more fire than it's already had. You know, there's been a lot said and written, and some of it is lies and some of it is truth. And honestly, there's nothing that I've done inappropriate.
Okay. Milton has this air, since we incorporated, to have some negativity among every election season that comes about. It's come around, obviously, this election to come at you to a degree. What's your take on all the negativity? I mean, do you think it helps the city? Do you think it's constructive? What is your take on it?
Well, it's definitely not constructive. It's not constructive for me. I'm a school teacher. You know, I teach here in Milton at Hopewell Middle School, and I certainly don't like the idea that my students or my children get to hear about these things. It's obviously politically motivated. I'm going to be biased to sit here and tell you that it's not true, and it's attacks on me, because what often happens, and I've only been in politics a few short years, but I have been serving my community for many, many years, and what often happens is if there's a political candidate that cannot otherwise win an election fairly, then they turn things negatively. They draw a line in the sand, and as my brother would say, they draw a line in the sand and they've made their mark. So after they've come out with negativisms, then they have no place else to go but to continue to be negative, as opposed to being able to tout their positive attributes, what they've done for the city. You know, from my perspective, my record stands transparent and open. You know, there's nothing that you can't find out about my voting record since I've been a city council member. There's nothing that's not public about my personal life. You know, everything about me is open because I am the elected official. I've been the elected official for 3 years. With an opponent that's never been in political office or been in government or even you know, outward in the community, it's very hard to find out a lot of the specific details about their background. So I'm actually looking forward to the debate that you're going to have.
Yes.
The Magnolia Media, for those of you who don't know, is hosting a debate between all of the elected officials and the folks that are running for office next Thursday, October 15th, and that will be an exciting opportunity for us to really speak openly and candidly about what our thoughts are on the city of Milton.
Great. Okay. Now, you know, people are going to watch this video, and they're going to say, you know, I don't know if she's really answered the questions to my satisfaction regarding this issue. What's your take on that?
Well, what I would suggest is that you pick up the phone and call me. You can get my number from Tim off of Access Milton. If you send him an email, he can give you my number, or you can send me an email. My personal email address is tdiversa@bellsouth.net. Those that know me, the citizens of Milton that have contacted me in the past, know that I am very responsive. If I don't respond, then I can guarantee I haven't received the email or I haven't received the telephone call. So I would suggest that someone pick up the phone and call me, because I really can't, in an interview, do justice to explaining you know, what transpired, and I won't think it's appropriate to talk, you know, about my opponent.
Okay, fair enough. Ms. Diversa, thank you for joining us today. We appreciate it. As all the candidates know, this option to have video on Access Milton is free, be it issues, what have you. Come on, contact us. We'll be happy to put it up with your approval. And that's pretty much it for today about All About Milton, and we will talk to you folks soon.